Hi guys, I hope you're doing well. I took the day off yesterday from posting a video. I was hanging out with the fam and my hair is looking a little crazy, but that's okay because it's about the message that we're giving across. And today's message, I will be talking about listening to your inner compass. Okay? So what is a compass? A compass shows you the right direction to go in, whether you're going north, whether you're going south, whether you're going east, whether you're going west. It's showing you what direction to go in to get to your specific destination. So that is what your inner compass does. Your inner compass is guiding you to go in the right direction, specifically in alignment. So a lot of the times this inner compass is your inner voice, your inner monologue. I know I've heard that apparently some people don't have an inner monologue. I don't know. You answer that if you have your own inner monologue. I know I do. But it could be also just many things, whether a song pops up in your head that's guiding you to do something, whether your inner compass is when you pray with God, whenever your loved ones come through to you that have passed on, a lot of different things. And I'll give an example of my own inner compass. So, for example, earlier this year I did a Palmer's commercial. And I actually got the audition around December of last year. And this was right before my great-grandmother passed away. I did the audition, but before I did the audition, I waited till the last day to do it. The last day, maybe like 2 or 3 hours before it was due. And I woke up out of bed. My alarm went off. I woke up out of bed and I was so sleepy. And I was like, I don't want to do this audition. I wanted to stay in bed. I wanted to stay asleep. And I had an inner compass moment, okay? Something told me, whether it was my higher self, whether it's God, it's all connected within each other anyway. Something told me, get up, Simone, you will sleep later. So I was like, okay, I have to listen to this voice in my head because it's telling me I have to get up now. I will sleep later. I have to. So I got up. I went upstairs, filmed the audition with like 2 hours before it was due. And I honestly just didn't care. I was like, whatever, I'm just going to submit it and I don't care. Also, sorry, my cats are fighting. Okay. Anyways, so I was like, whatever, I'm going to submit it. If I get it, I get it. If I don't, I don't. I submitted it. Then right before the new year, I found out that I had booked it. That is an example of listening to your inner compass. Okay? A lot of the times, because people don't trust themselves, they ignore this inner compass within them. Which, by the way, if you always want the best for yourself, if you see yourself doing great things, if you don't want any negativity or any harm to come to you, then you have to trust yourself. You have to listen to yourself because the first person that wants the best for you, besides God, besides your mom or your dad, if you have a great relationship with them, is you. You want the best for you. So, do you think yourself will lead you astray? Do you think yourself would lead you to harm, to negativity? Obviously, life is about learning lessons, but at the same time, it's when you ignore that is when you lead into harmful situations. Okay? And a lot of the times too, what I want to stress is that this inner compass is also very important when it comes to pivoting. If you have to pivot your path, if you've decided, okay, maybe this isn't right for me, you know, I always stress that, hold on. Hey! Okay, I'm back. I always stress that rejection is redirection. So anytime, you know, I've applied to a job or I've applied to a modeling agency, I've applied to whatever it is, or it doesn't have to be anything with applying. If it has something to do with, you know, you're interested in a guy or a girl and you get ghosted or whatever the case may be, that rejection is redirection. We think that we're not being protected on the other side, but we really are. You have people that care about you, people that want the best for you, not only just yourself, but people that have passed on to that next phase of life that care about your well-being. So they are protecting you. So I always stress that rejection is redirection. If you ever have a moment where you feel like you're being rejected, when you change your mindset to saying rejection is redirection, it actually makes everything a lot easier. Okay, so if I don't get this job, it's redirection. This is not what I'm supposed to be doing. God has a higher path for me. I have a higher path for me. I'm getting more into alignment with something that is right for me. So, with pivoting, that's what I was talking about, pivoting. So, a lot of people think that you have something to prove with just staying in one path with one line, not going anywhere. Not that I'm telling my business or anything, but even when it comes to acting or whatever the case may be, I had to decide that I need to pivot. I'm still interested in this, but I need to pivot in a different direction because I want to find something as far as that's going to make me passionate. What makes me passionate? And what makes me passionate is giving back to the world in whatever way I can. Whatever it's spreading my voice, spreading my truth, whatever I believe in, to help awaken the minds of people who need help realizing or seeing certain things in a different perspective. That way that they can navigate through life a little bit easier, especially people around my age. And I don't see it as a bad thing having to pivot, because a lot of the times people get stuck in one direction because they think like, okay, I have something not only to prove to myself, but something to my parents, something to people that tell me, oh, you're going to be the star quarterback, or you're going to be the best basketball player, or you're going to be a superstar. And you feel as though you have something to prove to these people, but you're not fully living for yourself. You're not fully living for what is actually in alignment for you. And it is definitely bigger than the superficial, than being a rapper, being a singer, being a football player, a basketball player, an actress, an actor, being whatever the case may be, something that allows you to give back to your community and to help unite everybody into one. So pivoting is not a bad thing. It's actually just like an example of you living for yourself and listening to your inner compass. So that is my video for today about listening to your inner compass. Really, it's all about just trusting in yourself. There's many ways you can begin to trust into yourself, but just listen to your intuition. That's really what it is listening to your intuition. Okay, my body is telling me, don't go right today, go left. Something simple as that. Okay, maybe I shouldn't go hang out with that person. Something as simple as that. Maybe I should stay inside today. Something as simple as that. Or if you're having that rejection, okay, well, this is not in alignment with me. God is redirecting me to something of a higher calling. Something as simple as that. Okay? It could even be like, I don't know, just like a lot of things. Just listen to yourself. I can't really tell you what's in your inner monologue. I can only know what's in my inner monologue. But listen to that inner compass, because your inner compass is your guiding point to being in alignment with a very prosperous, successful, and abundant life for you, because yourself wants the best for you. Your spirit, your soul, they want the best for you, period. I hope you guys have a great night, a great Sunday, and I will talk to you tomorrow.